Recording in progress.
Might as well get right to it. Because...
You want to talk about yours? Yours we may talk about for a while, but I will have to say, I just want to jump in and do my little Giants talk early because we're on our bye week.
Yes.
As a Giants fan, it might have been the best week that the Giants fans have had all year. We were on bye.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already. So we didn't have to watch them lose. Cowboys lost.
Yes.
Commanders lost.
Yes.
Eagles lost.
Yes.
Giants #1 in Tankathon first.
It was a good week for y'all, yeah.
There could probably not been a better week as a Giants fan all year than last week was. It was great.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I opened up Tankathon. It took me right to the NBA. I do not care about the NBA right now. Too early to go tanking in the NBA.
If you're tanking that in the NBA, then why'd you start the season?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
No, that Giants and Vegas, they both lost 7 in a row. Yeah, and they're...
Yeah.
But Tennessee, the Titans Tennessee win. Yeah.
Tennessee winning. It was a great week. I just had to get that out there to watch football and to be a Giants fan. It was probably the best week of the year this year.
And New Orleans won too, right? So
yes, yes. Jets did not win, but they've got 3 wins anyway. So
the Jets have a stronger strength of schedule so far too, so they would still be lower in the draft pecking order. Trust me, as a Bears fan, there were multiple years where I was watching that top of the tank, cheering for the Panthers and cheering for the Bears 2 times.
I honestly don't think we get the #1 pick, but I think the Giants are still trying to win.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like
Sure.
as the Jart should try to win, and Kafka being a interim coach should try to go out there and win,
Mm-hmm.
and the players will try to go out there and win. So I think that, and we play the Commanders, who don't look good next week, and then I think we got the Raiders in there, and the Minnesota Vikings, and then the Cowboys to finish out.
What if the Giants win like the last 4 games of the season?
I know.
They finish 6-11. And you're just like, God.
Listen, they win next week. It'll be fine. If they go out there and if they win 2 more games, it's not looking good. Then it wouldn't look good.
You gotta stay that 2 to 3 win range, yeah.
Then you gotta play Russ, right? You gotta say that you're doing it for Russ.
Mm-hmm. We don't want Dart to get hurt. We want Russ to be able to showcase his skills so he can find a team next year.
Exactly. You got to say that you're doing it for Russ,
mm-hmm.
right? You can't say that you're just like, listen, man, Russ, I know it's a tough season it's been a tough season for him. We're going to go out there and we're going to let him start these last 3 games. And you just got to say, you got to frame it like that when we all know what you really mean is Russ gives us the best chance to lose.
Yeah.
Right? But you got to frame it as in you're doing good for him. You don't have to. You could just you could just throw him out there and not say anything. But I think the stand-up thing is to frame it as if you're doing Russ a favor.
I think the easiest thing to do is to say, well, once Jackson Dart takes a hit this week, which he will, you pull him out.
You're shutting him down for the year.
Just like due to concussion concerns and the way the last 5 weeks have gone, we don't want him to be hurt next year. It's in our best interest to keep him healthy and off the field. And he'll put up a fight because he will, and that's what it is. And then you're like, well, Jameis is a nice option, but we want to see what Russ does for us. Making Russ third string, that was a Dayball decision. I'm Mike Kafka. This is my decision, and that's what we do.
You gotta throw him out there. You gotta throw him out there. Unless the other teams want to keep winning. If they want to keep winning and we win, that's fine. But the Titans aren't winning anymore. They shouldn't have won last week. But that was my Giants spiel. I have nothing else to say about the Giants. There's a few other things later, but we'll talk about that later.
Good off weeks for the Giants.
It was a good off week.
On the plus side, when you're not playing, nobody can get benched for the first defensive series. stuff like that doesn't happen, right? So you're good.
No. Wait, have you seen some of the pictures?
Of
I don't know if they're real. Nowadays, you can't determine if the
no, it's
pictures
hard.
are weird. But him falling asleep in the meetings,
Oh no, I don't know.
like the whole watching pornography thing was
Yeah.
a prank. That was, but I've seen pictures. Not like I said, once again, don't know if it's true of him falling asleep
Oh, I
in
haven't
the
seen that.
meeting, and I think that is the reason why he was benched.
Oh, Mike Kafka made it clear it was his decision, and that's what he does.
Hmm.
It's just I don't know if it's disturbing, but it's like it's upsetting that this is the way his season's going. Maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe the losing is what's making him like whatever. But you still gotta be locked in and you do your job, man.
Joe said he's a young guy. He's not trying. I've said I'm not making excuses for him, but so the first suspension was basically, I think, him and I forget who else was the D. I think it was the defensive back. They stayed out too late.
Mm-hmm.
Like they came out, it was either partying and stayed out too late, and they both got suspended for the first series or so. And then the second one, I think, is related to him falling asleep in meetings,
Mm.
um, which would seem like young, immature things to get
Yeah.
penalized for. So nothing horrible, but and I think that's why they went with the whole benching him a series. Like it's not, you got to punish him some way to
Mm-hmm.
try to hopefully say, listen, that's not acceptable. You can't let that behavior continue. And I think the lightest way of sitting him down for a series of the first series is decent because it's not he's going out there and racing vehicles in the middle of the night, street racing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that. It's just it's something that win not winners, but bets don't do, so you shouldn't do it like that. If
Yes.
you want to be, if you want to have a career in this league, there's some things you got to
Yes.
treat like a professional. So
Yes.
I'm not mad at the punishment, and I think he understands, but he's just got to stop
You
making.
hope.
Yeah, you got to stop making. He when he says it, he seems like he understands, but you just got to stop making immature mistakes.
You gotta do something. And
Hmm.
doing whatever he's been doing is not the thing to do. So
Yes.
I think we could have saw that coming when he tried to take 56 at the beginning of the season, right? We knew he
Yeah.
was trouble. We knew something was up with him.
Now that we're looking back at it, that might have been an immature move to make.
You think?
56. Like when neighbors took one, I didn't know one was retired. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Fair, yeah.
If you want to take 56, there's not a Giants fan on this planet that doesn't know who 56 is. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Exactly.
it's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Well, if you're a football fan, well,
Mhm.
I can't say that of all football fans because people are young now, right?
Yes.
We were young once and we didn't know,
I don't know. I didn't know Pat Flaherty, but who
yeah,
really did number one? But who knew? But that's
like
not a household name.
Bronco Nagurski or something like that. Like, what was his number? I don't flipping know. Who
But
cares? Uh,
but
but
that's one of the great, if not the greatest, defensive player in the league.
hmm,
Right?
he's
I,
up there. He's I don't know if he's on that Mount Rushmore, but we put him on another Mount Rushmore at one time.
I'm, I'm just saying he's one of the best defensive players that ever played a
Yeah, he
game.
was
So
Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah.
so it's difficult for you to who also basically played the position that he
Same
made
position.
famous that he made
The man is
famous.
still alive and probably is in New York news more times than not, right? And the dude is from the East Coast, so you think he would know, have at least
Hmm.
some. And then if he didn't, he should have people that told him.
He's like, wait, Malik Neighbors just took one out of retirement. Maybe I can do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could throw a couple dollars his way. I don't think he knew who he was.
Mm-mm. Or maybe he did, and he thought he'd throw a couple dollars his way, and it was
Hmm.
going to work. Either way, whatever, it don't matter. Well, the Giants will have to play this week, so we'll see what happens. But
They do play.
I do know it did happen this last week,
Yeah.
and it was not as bad as I thought as it could have been. but the result is
Yes.
still very frustrating. The Bears fell from the number 1 seed in the NFC to the number 7
Oh,
seed in the
to the
NFC
seventh. Yes.
by losing to the Packers. My hope is this week the Bears get the Browns at home, Packers go to Denver, and then they're back
It's back to flip. It's back.
but then they're back
But the heads up.
the
Yeah,
next
because you
week
need.
at Soldier Field with the first place on the line again. That's what I'm hoping for. But this last week, the Packers scored 4 touchdowns. 3 of those touchdowns were not grind them out, get them down to the red zone style touchdowns. They were blown coverage.
Yeah.
The things that
Dude
I have seen the Packers do to the Bears repeatedly for 30 years, and it makes my stomach turn thinking about it. Jordan Love off his back foot lobbing it to the goal line, and there's a receiver that just runs across the field to it. Like, those things just drive me absolutely insane to watch. I wish we had a quarterback that did that sort of stuff, but we don't. It's never happened. But the Packers have had 3 consecutive of them, and it drives me insane. Insane. Like, the throw isn't even to a person sometimes. It's just like floating out there, and they float. Jordan Love throws floaters, and they just lay out there, and then somebody just runs underneath them. Like, and we can't defend it? Like, what are we doing?
Isn't that called a pass? When, like, you throw a ball and someone runs underneath it and catches it?
No. There's throwing a pass, and there's throwing a helium balloon out there. That just.
But it seems that more times than not, it floats into the right person's hands.
It does, and that's what's the most infuriating thing about it, because it just floats out there. It's like it's got more hang time than a punt. You know, you're just like, he's throwing off of his back foot, falling away. God, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. And I'm sure there's other teams that do this, but I don't believe it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting to witness. I hate it.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I hate it. I will say this: the Bears had a very bad first half offensively. They had a very good for second half offensively, and it came down to Caleb being about a second too late on a throw. What are you gonna do? It's exactly what we said, and I said it's gonna come down to the last play of the game, and it did. But I just said it the wrong way. That's all.
Didn't it happen on 4th down?
Yeah, 4th and
1. Because he slid too early and didn't get the first.
Yes.
And that was the final series. Now, granted, I think that was 2nd down or so.
Yeah.
Because I think they might have run 2 more plays after that. So I'm just saying.
The next one was like a run that got stuffed. Like, I don't want to be that person. But he slid and then was still tackled from behind. Like,
he was, but it wasn't a full tackle. If the guy ran into his back, he did run into his back.
Oh my gosh,
he tried to level.
He got his head clocked, but he was still hit on the ground.
He was.
And this is a game where there were plays where I know Packers fans are like, he caught the ball, like, there's all sorts of stuff. DJ Moore was the recipient of a screen pass, and he got destroyed. A solid second and a half before the ball even got there, and they didn't throw a flag on that. I know it would have been 0 yards, but it would have reset the downs. He got killed on his screenplay, but he was hit well before the ball arrived.
I think they said, from what I remember hering, that it was a backwards pass, and there is no.
It wasn't a backwards pass.
They said it was like a backwards pass, and there is no pass interference or anything like that on a backwards pass. Is what I thought I'd heard.
I'd have to watch that again because it didn't look backwards to me. But
he definitely got clean.
He got killed. Got killed. Like, that's a play that they need to just pull out of the playbook for a while because people see it coming.
Yes, I was telling my friends that Moore only gets 2 plays. That play and an ending around. Yeah. Those are the only 2 plays he gets. And anyone can see him lined up. Oh, there goes the Moore play. You can see it.
I don't think he's on the Bears next year.
But that's unfortunate because I don't
Yeah,
think
I agree. I just don't think he's on the Bears next year. I don't think
it's possible.
I don't think he fits whatever scheme that they're trying to run, and whether
I
that be
just
an attitude thing or just the skill set thing, or like he's done everything they've asked him to do. He's got in the backfield. It's not working, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if him and Caleb just aren't on the
I just don't
same.
think I think that's more of it than anything because
Yeah,
I've seen him play well with two other
yeah.
quarterbacks. Right? It's just a matter of who he's comfortable with. Like even in when Rome isn't there, he
Hmm.
threw more targets to Zacchaeus than
Yeah.
than probably all year long.
And that's like I'm like, oh, Rome's out this week. DJ Moore week. It's got to be a DJ Moore week, and it just wasn't. Like, and
No,
DJ Moore gets out over the middle. Like, I don't know. I just really don't think he's on. And I really like DJ Moore. He's a
I,
great player. He's a great person, and I wish he was just more involved in the offense. And he's not.
I do also say that Caleb throws that man a lot of hospital balls.
Yes.
That ball is a little too high, and he's got to expose multiple ribs and jump up to get a lot of those passes. They're
Yeah.
not in stride like to him.
Yeah.
Where I was watching him throw to Zacchaeus, and he can throw a good pass, but when he throws to Moore, there's just something off about it.
Yeah, and it's been that way the last 2 years, right? So
Yeah.
I and it's a shame. I just don't think he fits whatever that they're trying to do, and I don't know if he will. I just don't see him being on the Bears next year. They can't cut him because of dead cap, but they
Mhm.
might move him or something. I just don't know what's going to happen. It's a shame because I like the guy, and you want to know what's crazy? I think this is like his ninth season in the NFL. This is his first winning team
Oh man.
because he went from Panthers to
Panthers
Bears.
back to y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
yeah.
I know you don't want to hear this being an not Eagles, Bears fan. I don't know if this is true, but I saw a stat that said Micah Parsons has been out there for 600 snaps
Hmm.
and he's had no holding calls called against him.
Okay.
And he was getting held all game. They did everything to try to keep Micah Parsons away, and he was still trying to get to the coach. I was watching him like they're holding Micah right now. They're holding him. He gets zero calls.
So like I can't pinpoint anything. I don't have anything in front of me. I do know this, that yeah, there are probably definitely some calls that don't get called, and they don't get called on a lot of guys.
Oh yeah.
But if a tackle or a blocker is able to keep their shoulders square, right? You get that inside leverage, and it's still, it looks like a hold, and people are like, yeah, it's holding, but it's not, right? Like, and this is just me. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know off the top. I'm sure you probably got a picture of him.
I was trying to find it, but because the video I saw, they showed him like he's obviously past the
Yeah,
defender
I think I
because the
know what it
defender's
is.
on the side
It
and
is
he's got him by the neck.
yeah, his right arm's out. Yeah, I mean, okay, it gets
But
missed, right?
oh
Like
no, no.
it should be
No,
called.
it gets missed. I'm not even talking about that. I wasn't even talking about that game specifically
Yeah,
because I was watching. For him to not have any holding calls all season as being as the disruptive pass rusher as he is, he's got 12 and a half sacks.
hmm
That seems crazy that he can't get one hold call.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just I'm just like, oh, man, that's
I will say this: NFL officiating has got to be an all time terribleness right now. And I did see this, that the whatever the contract with the officiating union or whatever is up at the end of this season. They're going to do something to try to make officiating better. I don't know what that is. What it's got to be, they're full time employees. They're because NFL officials are still part time employees.
Mhm.
Like they got to be full time, governed body by the NFL, all this kind of stuff, and they're not, right? So that's neither here nor that's another that's an off season discussion.
But a full time, do you want them to be full time employees? To me, you want them to be
Yeah.
contractors, outside contractors
Why?
because full time employees, you kind of you pay you kind of seem like you can affect what they're doing, even though they kind of can anyway. at least if they're not being paid by you, it can lead to some way of saying, well, they got their own something thing. They are governed by those guys. We have nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
but
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, they're still paid by the NFL no matter what,
Correct.
right? Like, and that's
Correct.
all decided. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think they get benefits and health coverage and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Well,
as
that's they should have,
like
but
to me, it feels like if they're full time employees and they get full time benefits and they get all this other stuff, the risk of outside influence should be minimized.
okay.
Maybe not entirely eliminated, but at least minimized. And then the NFL can govern these guys, right? And
Hmm.
say you suck, right? Like you're suspended or you're this or whatever, right? Like you missed 15 calls this season or like those sorts of things. Kind of like what the MLB tried to do with Angel Hernandez to get him out of there, right?
Hmm.
Like you guys got to do something, right? Like the NFL officiating is inconsistent and bad a lot of times, just bad.
But it's not just bad on the the refs part. It's bad when they go back to New York
Yes,
and the
yeah,
NFL is actually looking at it. The
100%,
NFL
yeah,
is actually looking at the play and still get it bad. So I can't blame the ref. It's just bad
yeah.
altogether. All parties involved in
Yes,
officiating is
yeah.
just
I'm
not
not going to
working.
argue with that. I'm just saying that they need to make changes, and I wish they would. Like, and speaking of I think there was a replay assist in Kansas City that went one way, and then what's his face Walrus threw the red flag. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. The Chiefs head coach,
Reed,
yeah,
Andy
Andy
Reid,
Reid.
Walrus.
He just got that big mustache. It makes me think of
Uh-huh.
Walrus. So he threw a red flag and then won. He won. He challenged the replay
The
assist,
replay.
and it got overturned. Like, what the heck's going on? Like,
It
there's
doesn't even
something.
make any sense.
No,
The
it
judge-
doesn't make any sense at all. Right? So, yeah. But the Bears would have loved him to win. Caleb in the second half, fourth quarter, he's just got a different gear. Got him down there where they were gonna go for two if they scored a touchdown,
I
because
think
they were gonna go for the win, because you should.
Mhm.
And they just Komet was open, and then he saw him open. It clicked that he was open. He threw, and by the time he threw, he was not open any longer. So he just had to be a little bit more anticipatory, or at least throw it to a section of the end zone where it wasn't right into a Green Bay Packers hands.
Yeah, that was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man? I'll tell you what. There's another game where I watched like Bears receivers laying on the ground because they slipped in the turf. That's got to be an equipment issue. That's like the third game I've seen that happen. And then the Bears had 3rd and 1 against the Packers. Packers on offense. The game was it tied? Or the Bears, whatever. I don't remember what the situation was, but it was the Packers' last touchdown. So yeah, the Bears must have been tied.
It was tied. Yeah,
It was tied. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. The man is hit in the backfield by 2 people. He ran that ball for 21 yards. I don't know how that happened. Well, I know how it happened. Oh, because I looked and there were 4 Bears laying on the ground where Josh Jacobs was. And that, to me, that was the game right there. It's like the Bears can't tackle the man. They had him dead to rights. 2-yard loss. Couldn't stop him.
So I heard about bringing up about field conditions. I heard that the NFL is going to probably a method where they're going to have 3 different approved field types that you can choose from. That's it.
Yep,
So
that's good. Fine.
Make it so as an owner, you can only pick. You can't have your own thing that you're doing. There's going to be 3 approved NFL field types to keep it consistent, try to keep it as consistent they can around the league. So I think I heard that that's where they're going to go towards. And I was like, even that's fine. Like a consistency from field to field, I probably will do a lot of good. So I as a Giants fan, anything field related, they talk about us. So
what if the NFL's approved artificial turf is whatever they have at MetLife Stadium?
That's one thing that they won't do.
Your options are MetLife, 1, MetLife 2, and MetLife
Yes,
3.
did either what the Giants do, that the Jets do, and then the other end is what Arizona does, and you got to roll
Yeah.
out the proper grass every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your 2 options, 3
I think
options.
that's smart, and it
Yeah,
makes sense because what 2 Super Bowls ago, and they're like, oh, this field's too slick and fast, and people like the Super Bowl should not have those issues. It's just
hmm
it is your pinnacle presentation of the game, and it should not be marred by the fact that like you
it
step
rained
on
the
the
night
field.
before.
It's like walking on ice, right? Like doesn't make any sense. Why are we doing this?
Mhm.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with whatever makes the game better. I think that makes the game better. You know what makes the game better too? The Bears being the goddamn Packers, and it would have been such a better week if it could have
Well,
been like
listen, I don't, and the thing is, I don't hate the Bears. I just kind of like the Packers.
yeah.
Like,
And
just,
I don't hate you, Harlan, but I kind of hate you for liking the Packers.
so I feels like I was like, as a secondary fan, now I'm part of this rivalry, which I don't want to be part of.
Yeah.
I just
No,
want to
you
root
don't.
for the
Unless you're on the Packers
Packers.
side, which is the winning side for most of the time, right?
But like, yeah, to me, I'm just like, oh, okay, the Packers won, yay. That's not even something like I'm actively rooting for. I don't even look at it. Oh, okay, they won. Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna tell you what. On that last drive, I was so unconcerned. I was sitting there like I got chicken wings delivered. I'm sitting there, eat my chicken wings. I'm like, oh, there they go. They're marching down. Cool. They're down there. They're in the red zone. Num 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 num. And then as soon as he threw that ball, I was like, I'm done. I got up. I had to carry my chicken wings to the other room. I came down to the basement. I'm just down here. I'm just like, God damn it. I'm like, I'm sure they're upstairs. Like, Like why the Packers? Why the Packers? Why do they have to lose to the Packers? Could be any other team. Well, just throw it. Why throw it? Like I'm talking to nobody down here but myself, right? Just angry. Got barbecue sauce all over my face, and I'm just.
and wife is upstairs like, just let him. Don't even go downstairs, kid. Just let him.
I'm like the dad from A Christmas Story. When he goes downstairs and the furnace is spitting out smoke and stuff like that, and it's like, I heard my father say words that I will never utter. Like I feel I'm very conscious of where I am, so I don't do that because I have kids. Like if I didn't have kids, I'd just be like
profanities all over the place,
right. But it's just like and then I was over it, and I was like, all right, well. They lost in a very good game on the road to one of the best teams in the NFC after beating one of the best teams in the NFC the previous week on the road. I can't be too mad. I am mad that they didn't run it as much as they should have, particularly in the first half. Like it felt like, all right, we got a new side of downs. Caleb throw 1, 2, 3 punt. Just like God bless it, and like Caleb was pressured on like 50% of his dropbacks in the first half. Like there wasn't even like a one Mississippi before he had a guy in his face.
Yes, they got to
like, oh my God. It's like the Packers had what the Bears blocking scheme was going to be beforehand, and they were just
they're pretty good on defense. Michael makes them a much
they're
better
a very
team.
good defensive team. And he only got sacked one time, which is a testament to his ability to not get sacked.
Got away from one again, like God, this man gets away from tackles.
There was one play that is burned into my brain and will live with me for the rest of this season. I don't know, it was probably like 1st and 10, 2nd and 8 or something. They hand off to Kyle Manungai, who takes it up the middle and who's met instantly at the line of scrimmage. He gets rocked, and he rocks the guy in return. Dude's helmet exploded. Like chunks of his helmet flew off. And Manungai did not go down. He just turned around and ran the other way. Like he ran into, it had to be the equivalent of a moving car coming at him. And said, yeah, I'm good. And just ran off. The collision that occurred, I was like, he's still up. The other guy was like on the ground. I was like, okay, that's good. I don't know how he was cussed. I don't know how he was still alive after that. It was insane. But it was one of those runs that was like, yeah, I think he got like a yard off of it. I was like, oh,
tough yard.
That's a well-earned yard.
One of those tough yards. Those are good.
Yeah, but Josh Jacobs can go to hell, and so can Jordan Love.
Oh man, and he threw it to every one of his wide receivers except for Dobbs. One of my friends had Dobbs in fantasy.
Yeah,
He
that
threw it to every single
Christian
receiver
Watts.
except him.
Yeah, like even like Bo Melton had one. You're just like, what? Who? Uh, that for whatever reason, C.J. Gardner Johnson, Christian Watson, one on one with no help behind him. Like he just got beat by the step, and Christian Watson's fast as hell. I'm just like, well, there's a 50-yard touchdown. Great. God, it's those things right there that just drive me insane. Just so insane. I hate Matt LaFleur. I hate the Packers. If it was in the interest of the NFL, which I believe it is, to shutter the franchise after the season, I would be all for it. Whatever makes the game better, in my opinion.
And a league where the Packers don't exist is a good league.
Yes, I agree. It is a proper league. It's a league of gentlemen. Right now, the Packers are bringing it down.
Scoundrels. We're just scoundrels.
Scoundrels. Every one of them. God damn it, man.
Oh man, it's pretty good. And the thing about it, the thing I don't like about the rivalry is that y'all brought Ben Johnson in and he has to live the rivalry. He's not you kind of have to be adopted into this rivalry.
Yep.
And that's why he got to say things like he said on the press conference. And LaFleur's like, listen, man, it's not about us. We're just going out there and playing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Look, and that's funny because when you are the little brother, sorry not to say this, but the Packers, they know it's a rivalry. They don't really treat it like a rivalry.
Not right now, they don't.
The fans, yes.
They want to beat the Bears at all costs,
do.
right? Like
they do.
Like, and the Bears want to beat the Packers at all costs. But the history of the last 30 years is not that. It is not the Bears beating the Packers. The Bears will have a year where they'll be like, oh, wow, we split with the Packers. Oh, wow, we swept the Packers? How did that happen? Like, it's so rare and so far in between. It has been so lopsided. We've done the numbers on this show. I don't want to do it again because they're nauseating. They're nauseating, right? But, yeah, like, Ben Johnson, like, every opening press conference from every hired head coach for the Chicago Bears is like, don't you hate the Packers? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've been here for 30 minutes. I'll get there, right? Like,
yes, exactly. You have to acknowledge it somehow.
Yeah.
It's like a PR meeting and your publicist is going, now don't forget to say you hate the Bears.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I guess I gotta throw that in there somehow. Not Bears, hate the Packers. I gotta throw that in there.
Like I just came from I was part of the Packers organization, right? Like, it's all sorts of things. Don't you hate the Packers? It reminds me of this is probably a reference that we lost on you. There's an episode of The Simpsons where there's like stand-up comedians. I don't remember what it is, but Homer really hates pants, and he wants everybody to say that they hate pants. Like, do a bit on pants. And in a press conference, he goes, "Don't you hate pants?" And that's what it reminds me of. Like, just people like you hate. I hate the Packers. You gotta hate the Packers, and yeah, I hate the Packers. But the man is. He'll get to hate the Packers. Probably hates them now, right? Like, it just is what it is.
The only person I remember talking about, like, as a Packer, really talking about the Bears is old Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
He's the only one that I can honestly remember as a Packers, watching the Packers, who actively disliked the Bears and enjoyed beating the Bears.
Because it's the same thing. Like, if he goes out anywhere, it's like, don't you hate the Bears? Or like the Bears, like, I hate Aaron Rodgers, right? Like, there's... he's the easy person to hate too, but like, and he's petty and takes everything personal. So I'm gonna guess like a Bears fan once told him like, whatever, spit on him or something, which deservedly so.
That's
you should spit on him. And that's what happened. Or maybe he went to Yellowstone Park or Jellystone Park and a bear ate his picnic basket. Like, who knows? He's Aaron Rodgers.
It was probably the fans. I
understand. I hate Bears fans too. Understandable. They're the worst. But the Packers are even worse than that, and I hate them. And if they went away forever, like, they'd be fine. I'd be good with it.
Good segue though, but because old man Rodgers beat the Ravens.
He did. I think the Ravens are broken.
They
I
might
didn't
be
want I
broken.
didn't want to admit they were broken, but I think they're broken. Like this is now. I'm a big fan of these sorts of things, but old John Harbaugh went to a non-square office and got a picture taken with a guy right this season. Hasn't been the same since. I'm throwing that out there.
Man, yeah, I saw somebody was talking about that it's possible that all four coaches in the AFC North could possibly be on the hot seat and possibly lose their job.
I'm gonna tell you what: if the Ravens fire John Harbaugh or the Steelers fire Mike Tomlin, they're the dumbest franchises on the face of the earth, and they would go from being one the smarter, savvier franchises on the face of the earth to being one of the dumber ones.
The funny thing is, I don't think either one of those franchises is going to fire them.
No,
they may have a conversation like, "Hey,
it'd be a mutual parting of ways."
Do you still feel like coaching? Is this what you want to do? If they say, yeah, they may come to talk to them, but neither one of those franchises are actively going to fire Harbaugh or Tom.
They shouldn't.
Yes. So,
because the moment they part ways is the moment they instantly get a job somewhere else.
Of course. Waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. There are teams, Giants probably that would jump on either one of those.
Either one.
And the thing is, as the moment one of them became available, you can't be like, well, I wonder if Tom will become available, or I wonder if Harbaugh. You just got
you got to get it.
You take that opportunity, and then you can't be mad when the other one becomes available. You're like, oh, if I just would have waited 3 months, right?
Well, you got the guy.
You got the guy. You got a guy. Like the moment you get a top tier head coach, things are different, right? And when it becomes available like that, you have to get it. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, I watched that play of Likely getting it. That's a touchdown to me.
Yeah, I never understand the
football move thing.
This differentiation, because if you're on the sideline and you drag 2 feet and then fall down, it's a catch, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you get 2 feet down in the middle of the field and then the ball gets knocked out of your hand, it's not a catch, right? Like if you have possession 2 feet down, that should just be a catch automatically, no matter what. Boom, catch. Control, 2 feet down, catch. Knocked out of your hand, fumble. That's just how it goes. That's how it should go. And that's how I always felt it used to be. But then there was that Calvin Johnson play versus the Bears in week 1 of whatever year that was. I believe I was moving away from New Orleans when that happened, or Baton Rouge. Because I remember being in like a U-Haul truck when it happened. Ever since then, like the idea of what a catch is has just been debated heavily every year. But if you could be on the sidelines, you catch it and you get 2 feet in, I mean, that's it, right? That's a catch. I guess
you still got to control. You still have to control the ball to the ground.
You got to survive the ground.
Yes.
Right.
But in the end zone, I thought the rules were a little bit different, right? It doesn't change. It doesn't change the catch rules, and I get that. But he had possession of the ball and 2 feet down. Why do I have to make a football move in the end zone?
Yeah, because there's no reason to make a football move in the end zone.
There's no reason to make a football move in the end zone. I get it on anywhere else, but in the end zone, what am I supposed to do? Take 2 steps after I catch the ball?
Yeah.
They're saying if he would have extended the ball out,
but you don't have to because you're already in the end zone.
You're in the end zone. I'm like, I didn't get that at all. Oh no, that's a touchdown. That's definitely a touchdown. And they said he got the 3rd foot down. I'm like, 3 feet now. If the 3rd foot would have gone down before the ball, I'm like, why do I need to do 1, 2, 3 when I'm in the end zone? I'm in the end zone.
Whereas if you're running into the end zone, the moment that ball breaks the plane, it's a touchdown. It can break the plane and then get knocked out of your hand 100 feet in the air.
But you still have to have possession.
No. If you're running with the ball, the ball breaks the plane, it's a touchdown.
Yes, doesn't matter.
Right?
Yep.
So you could reach out, and if you have control and it breaks the plane, touchdown, and then it gets knocked out of your hand, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Right? So to me, it's kind of the same thing. You have the ball, you have 2 feet down, you're in the end zone. the idea of making a football play, you don't have to advance the ball
I
any
don't have to
further.
do anything
Yeah.
else. That's the part that I shouldn't have to do anything else in the end zone. A
Mm-hmm.
football move should not matter.
No. Yeah. Why make a football move?
Is
Right.
it a catch? And that's the thing. That football move, that football move is for not an end zone, in my opinion. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
between the two end zone, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make a football move. You got to fall down, catch the ball, take 2 steps, whatever. But once I'm in the end zone, if I catch the ball, clear catch, 2 feet down, touchdown.
Yep. Agreed.
So, but yeah, they should have won that game.
But they didn't.
They did. They didn't. They had a even or was it on that drive? I forget. I think even on that drive, yeah, they wind up getting a holding call that almost took a touchdown back.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. It was some bad play by them at the end of that game.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. There's some big minutes of bad football all year, just across the board.
Yep.
The Ravens being bad is surprising to me, but like then it's just like, it's just one of those years, I guess. The Chiefs being bad, surprising, but then you're just like, it's just one of those years. Some of those guys are getting old. Travis Kelce is Travis. I saw somebody say that Travis Kelce like retired on his way from the field to the bench on that bobble.
The fumble that turned interception.
Yeah. It's like it's not the same, but the man's like almost 35 or whatever, right? Which is old in football.
Yeah,
the Texans defense is really good.
They are.
Their offense, not so much. Their defense,
it's enough. It's enough.
Good. Very good.
That division.
Yeah, if you can hold people to 10 points, you're going to win most games. So.
That division is turning out to be a lot tougher than I thought going into the league, into the year.
And when you said old man, I thought you were going to talk about Philip Rivers going back to the Colts.
Jesus.
Because so we're talking the Texans 8-5, the Jags 9-4. The Jags are playing good football. The Colts were playing good football. Had a couple bumps in the road last couple weeks, but then DJ is done for the season, tore his Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
Old number 17 goes down. That's what number he was wearing, number 17. Guess what number Philip Rivers is wearing?
17?
17. How weird is that?
He knows he's there for a short time, not a good time, not a long time.
But
like, whatever.
Daniel Jones had like more than like an 8-game contract, right? Like or 13-game contract. So weird. But I also see Daniel Jones as being like, whatever, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing. I may not even be here next year.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just a strange move. I have a hard time believing that there isn't somebody that isn't 44 years old, 5 years retired, available out there that could be a quarterback.
I heard Cam Newton rant. He's pissed. He's like, how come I couldn't get a call? He's like, I stay in shape. I have not actually put in my retirement papers from the NFL. I am staying. He's like, you trying to tell me that they would rather have a 44-year-old Philip Rivers, who is overweight? He even mentioned his weight at his press conference.
Yeah.
He's like,
I've been on the couch for 5 years.
He's like, well, running was never my strong suit, is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but you got to survive. You got to survive.
You have to fit the pads too. So.
Well, they make pants bigger, so they're not giving him the same pants he wore when he last played.
I don't get it. The Colts are done. Sauce out. Their other starting quarterback out.
They got to try though. You can't just give up.
I understand, but to me, Philip Rivers is not trying. Like, to me, it doesn't feel like an effort.
To me, I feel like they're thinking that they can do the magic that the Browns got when they got Flacco off the couch.
Yeah, but Flacco was only like 10 weeks out of the NFL.
He was on the couch. He was. I get that, but I think that's where they're going, and he's got familiarity there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, maybe. I guess it makes sense, but it's not the same coaching staff. It's not like it. I don't know. It's a very questionable move in my opinion. Like I find it hard to believe that there isn't a practice squad guy out there that could claim, you know,
Yeah, but then if you go out, at least the Philip Rivers move is someone that he has a name, he has a certain skill set that that
yeah, but he
you
hasn't
you
played
think you assume.
professional football in 5 years.
Do you think a 5-year removed Philip Rivers isn't better than someone who couldn't make a practice squad?
But the thing is, when Phil Rivers was on the team, he wasn't that good.
He wasn't good.
Like
He
at the
was.
end of his career, it was like Matt Ryan. When at the end of his career, it was really bad, and Philip Rivers at
Hmm.
the end of his career was really bad. Like it's just, I always liked Philip Rivers. I just don't
I,
get why the Colts want to do that. Like I get they want to try to win, but
mhm.
there's got to be somebody else that's available out there. Just got to be somebody. If it's not Cam Newton, like, there's got to be. I would think that Cam Newton would be closer to running the offense that you had previously with DJ.
Yeah.
That
Hand the
because
ball off.
Philip Rivers isn't going to run the ball at all.
Not
He's
run,
going to be a
he's not
pocket
running at all.
passer. So
Yes.
like, unless he's just going to hand off to Jonathan
I
Taylor every
thir-
snap,
30, 30 times and throw screen routes to him. He's going to get at least 25 touches out the backfield, and he's going to see 5 to 6 passes thrown to him.
but
And they're not going to be great passes. They're just going to be little dump off passes.
but
That's
here
what I would do.
they're playing the 49ers,
Tough.
the Seahawks,
Oh,
the Jaguars and the Texans. Not that order. I think it goes 49ers this week,
I don't see
Jags
a win
next
in there.
week, Seahawks,
The
and then the Texans.
Texans
I know they
again.
finished with the Texans. Seahawks have one of the better defenses in all of football. Their secondary is nuts. Like
Hmm.
like I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's just a bad look.
They got to try something though, and that's
I
the best. I think.
understand.
I, I, it. I know you're thinking. You're saying, is that the best that they could have done? It might have be. It might be the best they could have done.
In, what's funny is Jeff Saturday said he's not coming out of retirement to play center. He's 50 years old, but it reeks of hiring Jeff Saturday as an interim head
As a
coach,
coach,
doesn't it? It's got that same level of
I don't
sensibility to
know.
it.
It if yeah, you get some familiarity there because that's the only thing. Because there's no one like let's think of another team that is in tough, but in the playoffs, tough situation. Let's say the Seahawks lose
Mm-hmm.
Darnold and their number two.
Mm-hmm.
They would have not. Philip Rivers wouldn't even been
No.
in their Rolodex. They would have never thought to call Philip Rivers. And I don't think there's any team in that situation that would have thought to call Philip Rivers except for the Colts because of the familiarity with him.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
You know what? It'd be like this. Let's say the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers goes down and Mason Rudolph goes down, and they call Ben Roethlisberger. That's what it's
Yes.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's got to be other quarterbacks that can play the game. There's just got to be. Like
I wouldn't mind them called Eli Manning up. I wouldn't mind seeing Eli throw it again, put on
there's
number
no way
10.
Eli would not give up his cushy retirement life. Like, can I still do my 700 commercials? No. No, I can't. I just don't have time. I don't have time to play football between my commercial work.
Listen, like I said, as a fan, I wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
wouldn't
what. When I see Eli doing Jersey Mike's commercials, and he's got the acting chops of a man reading a cue card, you're just like, Eli, come on. Your chemistry with Danny DeVito is just not there.
It's not there.
It's not good.
What other games is
Well,
out
let's
there?
go on the list here. Lions beat the Cowboys on Thursday night.
Oh, they're good. Thank you. I'm tired of the Cowboys winning.
Yeah,
So I'm glad.
that was a weird game to watch. I didn't enjoy it much at all. I really wanted the Lions to lose that one, but oh well.
Oh, you can't root for the Cowboys. You can't do that.
Well, I can't root for the Lions in that situation either. The Seahawks destroyed the Falcons. Kirk
The
Cousins.
Falcons.
Yeah,
Raheem Morris is he's about to be gone, in my opinion.
it's only been 2 years, yeah, probably. The Bills squeak out against the Bengals, 39-34.
The Bengals defense still stinks.
Oh yeah, T. Higgins has got another concussion.
Yeah.
But T.
They,
Higgins, man, he is a touchdown catching machine, and he makes catches so you're just like, ooh, how does he do that? Right? He does it consistently.
he may be done now for the year.
Yeah.
They're saying he
Well, there's no
probably
reason
shouldn't
to
have come
fire him.
back.
Yeah.
Like they probably shouldn't have come back after the last concussion.
Mhm.
They said, but yes, he's good.
I mean, they're 4-9.
And Burrow,
They're done.
Burrow makes that, even though that team's offense didn't feel like it took a step back. Burrow really makes things
He's really good.
different. He's good.
Mm-hmm. He's very good.
Makes it look easy almost when he's got those weapons.
Yep. The rookie quarterback showdown between the Titans and the Browns ends with a Titans victory. The Browns are the dumbest team in all of football. Stefanski's fired. He's got to be fired.
Unless he's doing what the owner tells him to.
But then his pride should just tell him to step away.
It should.
Like, Shador had a great game.
Yes.
And they go down and they have a 2-point conversion for the tie, and they put him on the bench. They run out a wildcat. What are they doing? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. Very stupid. The Browns are dumb. Browns are going to Soldier Field this week. Thank God. I hope Myles Garrett
breaks the record.
No, I do not hope that at all.
you can almost bet that he will, sir.
How many does he need?
2.
No, he's not getting them. Kale's getting sacked like once a game tops. It's just not happening.
He got one last game. They
Okay.
brought him to 20. The record's 21.5.
He's not getting against the Bears. That I can
He'll
guarantee.
He's gonna have 6. He's gonna have 6.
Don't put that on
me. Man, and I don't know. The Titans, like, if you look at Cam Ward's numbers, they weren't good.
No.
They weren't good.
He's had a very rough rookie. He's on a very bad team, though. It's tough. It's tough to evaluate him because there's nothing on the team. Him and Tony Pollard, and then that's the extent of it. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
They're bad. They're bad on defense. They're bad on offense. They're just bad. Speaking of bad, do you know how hard it is to get shut out in the NFL? It feels like we've had like 3 shutouts this season. The Vikings shut out the Commanders. Now, this is the dumbest thing ever. The 3-9 Commanders get Jaden Daniels back, and from a dislocated left elbow. And what does he do? He throws a pick and hurts his elbow again, trying to tackle
some. Their job. The Commanders, what they do well is injure future star quarterbacks. Yeah. They do that better than anybody else.
There's no reason to get him out there on the 3. The season was done. Like, I understand you want him to play and stuff like that, but I don't know. Like, he's definitely good. He's out this week. Mariota is starting again. If he plays again this season, I won't be shocked. I will be disappointed.
No, they did not do well. McCarthy, I guess, did okay. 16 to 23, 163, 3 touchdowns. That's good.
I guess.
I guess. No, that's pretty decent. That's a good game.
I'm gonna tell you what he can do. Him and 9. Did you hear what he did? That when he's talking about his alter ego when he's on the field. His name number 9. I call him 9. That's what he said. This is like this was back after week 3 after he got like two out of 3 victories at the beginning of the season.
This is JJ McCarthy said this?
Yes.
About himself.
Yes. Unprompted.
It's never a good look. It's
giving yourself a nickname. It's like, I got an alter ego. His name is 9. I bring out 9. Just like, oh, shut up, dude. Shut up, man.
That's not a good look.
Do you know whose statements like that are cool too? Like 12-year-old
Aaron Rodgers and
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Oh, my alter ego's named 13, right? Like, whatever. Go away. You suck. Speaking of sucking, the Jets lost to the Dolphins 34-10.
I get a text message from you that says,
you guys stop picking the Jets. They were down 21-0 in like 7 minutes. I'm like, well, that's because Harland picked them for some reason. I don't even know. You're like, are they losing? I'm like, are they losing?
I'm not looking at a Jets game. Not at all.
Dolphins are trying to put 60 points again like they did to the Broncos 3 years ago. It's just silly. They're bad. And also bad. The Saints beat the Buccaneers
That
somehow. I don't know.
yeah, Tyler Shaw had a decent game.
Yeah, good for him. He won't be the starting quarterback there next year.
Who will? Someone in college?
Whoever they draft, yeah, somebody in college.
Oh,
The Jags beat the
do they have
Colts
do
mercilessly.
they have any picks? Because the Giants need picks. The Jets got a bunch of picks. That's
Jets
why
got
I'm
a bunch
hoping
of
that the Jets are the ones that wind up moving up because they're going to need a quarterback because they just got a bunch of picks.
You better just you gotta hope that the Giants hold on to that number one pick.
I know.
There's a chance that they'll get a meaningless win in the game week 18
next week against the Mariota and the Commanders
or the Raiders. They'll beat the Raiders, the team that they don't want. They of all the teams to beat, you can't beat the other team that you're fighting for the number one position with. Yep. Saints.
But if we beat Washington, we have the same record as them.
Mm-hmm.
So Washington
as the Commanders.
As the Commanders, yeah.
That's interesting.
So
that's a team that I know I kind of shit on the Commanders a little bit early on in the season. It's like there's just one of those teams that I felt them and the Broncos were going to like fall back from the previous year. The Broncos decided to win 11 straight or whatever. Dumb.
And growing.
Dumb. Well, they're going to beat the Packers this week, so I guess they'll go to 12 or whatever it is, 11 or 12. Commanders, though, man, they have regressed to what they previously were. And that's with Jaden Daniels playing half their games, right? They just not good. No bueno. Jags whip the Colts mercilessly. No bueno for the Colts. Their season is effectively over. Even though they're 8-5, they're done. They're done. It is a safe thing to say that they're done. Steelers beat the Ravens. We already talked about that. Old man Rodgers beat the Ravens.
The Jags can definitely jag it up and not win another game from here on out. That's something.
And the thing is, they'll still have more wins than the Colts because I don't think the Colts win. You don't
think the Colts get one game?
No. With Philip Rivers, no. It's ridiculous. The Broncos beat the Raiders. Broncos have won, I think, 10 in a row. They were 1-2 and they won 10 straight. So good for them. Raiders are terrible. Geno Smith is out this weekend coming up, so the Raiders are gunning for that number one draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
Rams, merciless. Puka Nacua, jeez, Beavis. Puka Nacua almost cost me a fantasy win, but thankfully he didn't.
That guy in the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm in the playoffs. That guy's insane. Puka Nacua, Matt Stafford keeps playing. They're probably the best team in the NFC, in my opinion. They're just really good.
Seattle's tough.
Seattle's very tough, but the Rams, I think it's
the Rams have Devontae Adams, who is a red zone monster right now.
He's a menace, yeah.
And they can do pretty much anything they want. They don't run the ball a lot down there in the red zone, but I don't think they have to.
Yeah, when they do, though, it's successful.
They've got a two-headed monster in Blake Corum and Kyron Williams. Yeah. They're both very serviceable.
Yeah, Kyron Williams is really good. Blake Corum's young and upcoming. They're just a really good team. They're strong. They're stout defensively. They're too many weapons on offense. And Matt Stafford is playing an MVP football. It's tough to stop. We talked about the Texans beating the Chiefs, which they did on prime time. Chiefs are 6-7. They're effectively done.
Pretty much done.
Mm-hmm. Eagles lose their third straight to the Chargers. Yes! Chargers somehow win. Jalen Hurts throws 4 interceptions in that game. They only scored
But the one touchdown. We need to talk about is the first time since the turnover stat, I guess, has been
he had a interception and
2 turnovers on one play.
Yes. Throws a pick. Guy who picks it fumbles it. Hurts gets it up, picks it up. He fumbles it. 2 turnovers on one play. That is rough if you're a fancy owner of Jalen Hurts. I am not.
I am in the ESPN league, but I was going up against the old number 1 cheating team in the league. That guy's team is unfair, and this keeper league needs to be abolished.
I agree.
I looked at the team. I was like, well, I'm losing 131-44. Granted, Hurts has me negative points. Mm-hmm. But come on. And the only reason why I was playing Hurts is because Drake May, who is now my quarterback,
Was on
was
by.
on bye. But I didn't stand the chance. The other
No,
guy's got like four top players on his
he
team.
the dude has, and he's had them all before I joined this league. So don't blame me and my poor drafting skills. He has in a keeper league where you have to pay. He's got four guys that are consistently top 6 draft picks in a North Standard League in CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St.
I'm on
Brown.
Russ. That's ridiculous right there.
Yes, it is. It's nuts. And he's got somebody else. I can't remember who it is.
Yes, he does. And I just looked at the team like, oh, never mind, whatever. I don't care.
I beat him earlier this season. I'm gonna beat him in the playoffs, and I'm gonna take the money this year. That's my 4-year turnaround. I took a team that had nothing, and I'm gonna make him a champion. God damn it!
I'm not. This team's gonna stink next year too. I don't have anyone I want to keep. I paid too much for Genty. I'm not getting him.
Oh, that was a wasted $90 or whatever you paid for.
It definitely was.
What a rough season! Wow, wow. All
But
right, speaking of wows, last week, Harland, you got the 1-win victory, 7-7 over my 6-8. Wow, not good, not good. I knew I should have took the Chargers. I was in that, like, I saw a stat where like all the teams that the Bears have beat have lost the following week.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe that's it. Maybe the Bears just beat people up and then they lose. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if what's his face was going to play Herbert. And it's like they don't have an offensive line. I think the Eagles are broken too, but we'll see. We thought the Eagles were broken last year too. So
I saw something that said somebody said if you need a Pro Bowl offensive line, all the weapons at wide receiver, one of the best weapons at running back, an amazing coach, and an amazing offensive coordinator, you're not elite. If you need every one of those things
to be great,
to be great, you or yourself are not elite. And I was like, oh, yeah. So then I started going through Jalen Hurts' numbers.
Mm-hmm.
He's never had great numbers.
He's good.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
Yes, he is.
Once again, are we giving the stat of winner too much credit to the quarterback when he has an A1 wide receiver core, an A1 offensive line, an A1 defensive line, an A1 defensive back core? Like, where is he deficient anywhere on that team, and why is he getting the credit for all the wins when there is no lack of talent anywhere on that team?
Do you know who needs to get the credit for the wins? And this is not even in jest. It's Lane Johnson.
Anyone who knows has heard me talk about the Eagles in the last 10 years has been they won't be good when he leaves. And I can't wait. I will throw a party when Lane Johnson retires. He was threatening retirement for the last 2-3 years. I've said it was Kelsey at center and Lane Johnson at right tackle has made that team unstoppable, that offensive line unstoppable. We already got rid of Kelsey. Lane Johnson is injured, and hopefully he's like, you know what, I'm done. I did it all I can do, and then the rest of the NFC East can start winning again because those two guys kill me. As a Giants fan, yeah.
According to StatMuse, since Lane Johnson has been on the Eagles have a record of 110, 57-1 with Lane Johnson on the field. When he's not on the field, in that same span of time, they're 15-26.
Yeah.
Including these 3 straight losses because he's been out like the last 6 weeks or whatever. I want to say they're 2-4 when he's been out. So
he's coming close to retirement too. So I'm just hoping another off season he decides he wants to hang it up.
Yep, it's Lane Johnson.
I threw a party when when the Cowboys got rid of old Jason Witten. He was the giant killer as well. Oh man, yeah. There's certain people that in the division that you have to watch 2 times a year, and you just know we don't have anything for him. And like I said, it was Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson for that team. The rest of that team, I didn't care anything. I didn't care about anyone else. But those 2 guys made offensive made Pro Bowlers look like kids. Like, like we've got Dexter Lawrence and Jason Kelsey used to say Dexter Lawrence is the hardest guy I've got to defend, and he made it look didn't make it look easy, but he didn't. It wasn't like Dexter Lawrence was just having amazing games against them.
No,
because he's good.
Yep. So Lane Johnson. Yep.
But yeah, no, he didn't play good. Jalen Hurts did not.
He had a really
play
bad
good.
game. Probably his worst game as a pro, to be honest.
4 interceptions and a fumble was his final stat.
And it's a terrible game. It was an overtime loss too. So I mean, they were still there. He threw the final interception in the game. Yes, he did.
To show you that I'm the cause of us losing this game. Yeah. I'm going to be the cause.
In case you forgot.
But the real MVP is Dicker the kicker. He kicked 5 field goals, including a 54-yard field goal for them to win that game.
Herbert was out there with a broken left hand. He had like a weird Nike shield on it. That was it. I was like, if I'm a defender, I'm just punching his hand all day. Like, why wouldn't you?
He got hit a bunch too.
Yeah.
They were not moved. They were doing enough to get in field goal range and letting Dicker go out there and
because
boot him.
Their receiving core is not great.
What happened to Lad McConkey?
I don't know. Sophomore slump. They got old man Allen out there. They got brick hands Quentin Johnston.
He didn't have brick hands earlier in the year. He was doing better.
I know. And now he's got brick hands. So, I mean, it was second half slump, I guess. I don't know what it is. Justin Herbert's still out there being Justin Herbert. He's got a broken hand. Like, he's gutting it out, but they don't have their tackles. Like, there's like the fact that they're still 8-5 or whatever they are is impressive. So
yeah.
All right, so you went 7-7, and I went 6-8. So you got a 1-game lead on the season now, which is
basically because the Giants were on bye. So, and I'd have to pick the Giants,
and I picked the goddamn Bears. All I had to do is win. That's all I had to do. Just win. What's the problem? All right, so this week we got a full slate. There's no more buys, I don't think. So I think they're all been done. We got Thursday night. We got the Buccaneers versus the Falcons. The Buccaneers are 4.5-point favorites at home. Coming off a very disappointing loss.
And then once again, as much as I want to say the Buccaneers, it's a division game.
Sure. And I'm saying the Buccaneers.
Don't put me down for the Buccaneers as well. But I really think the Falcons can get them, but I'm going to say the Buccaneers.
There is no evidence for the last 4 weeks of Falcons football that makes me believe that they can get anybody.
You're correct.
They are not good.
And still got Cousins out there who's not
well-rested Kirk Cousins out there.
His pockets consistently weigh him down with all the money he's been stealing from the NFL.
He's got stomach full of Old Country Buffet, and his Kohl's slacks are filled. His George brand Kohl's slacks, pockets filled with gold doubloons. Bears host the Browns. The Bears are 7.5-point favorites at home.
At home,
I like that.
I'm going to give it to the Bears this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice because they're going to win, and they're not just going to win. They're going to win. This is like, we're angry.
They're not just going to win. We're going to win.
They're angry. They're going to score 75 points against the Browns. I think 48 on offense and 37 on defense. That doesn't work out, but that's how there'll be safeties in there and stuff. It's going to be nuts, man. The Giants are 2.5-point favorites at home versus those Washington Commanders. Marcus Mariota. Not... Did you watch the game the other day where Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico
kept pronouncing
Mariota? Like, what are we doing here, guys? Mariota and the Commanders versus Jackson Dart. I saw a thing. Did I share it with you the other day? It was like Jackson Dart and girlfriend or whatever. Like, all 3 names were the most ridiculous names I've ever seen in my life. And somebody's like, you can't tell me these aren't Star Wars characters.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Then you showed his brother's name, Diesel.
Diesel Dart.
Diesel Dart was a good name.
He better sound like Vin Diesel, though.
But I'm picking the Giants.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. It's a tough one. I don't have faith in either team really, but I think the Giants are the better team. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy to think? You're at a point where you want the Giants to lose. You're actually wanting them to lose, even though you yelled at me for me wanting the Bears to lose. You're like, you can't go out, you can't want to lose.
I don't listen.
Yeah, I do.
I told you. I told you week 6. I've seen all I needed to see.
I know.
Shut it all down.
I know you did.
I don't want him to be injured. I don't want anyone to be injured. I want, especially right now, if you take an injury right now, you're done for next year.
Depending on the injury, yes.
A serious injury, you may be done for next year.
At least
right,
the first
at this
half
point
of next year, yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need to see that.
No, I
Shut
agree.
him down. Shut him down.
And his style of play lends you to believe that he's going to get injured somehow. I like the way he plays, but man, oh man, the kid hasn't learned how to slide yet, or not take a hit, or not like lower his shoulder and try to run somebody over at the sideline. It just doesn't make any sense. The Bengals host the Ravens.
This was tough for me.
The Ravens are broken, but they're still 2.5-point favorites on the home versus Joe Burrow. The Joe Burrow piece makes anything possible. Trey Henderson
and they
is out
score.
this season.
They score a lot when Joe Burrow's there. And I don't know if the Ravens can keep up with them. If the Ravens lose, they're effectively done.
If they win though,
and the Steelers lose.
Yeah, there's something like the Ravens are not out of it.
They need help. No, they need help.
I think
they lose this one, they're out.
Yes.
They lose this one, they're out.
And I hate to say, I'm going Bengals on this. I think they do lose.
Oh, I wanted to go Bengals, but now we picked the same all around. I'm going Ravens now.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's 16 games here. These are just the first.
These games don't look like they are games that we're going to have too much difference.
Well, here's an interesting one.
This could be something.
Chiefs at home are 5.5 point. We declared the Chiefs broken and they're done. Versus the Chargers. The Chiefs are 5.5 point favorites at home, though.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. Even though I just said they have a bad receiving core, they don't have two left. They don't have left or right tackle. Justin Herbert.
Guys have that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Omarion Hampton's back though, baby.
He was back last week and they won, so I guess.
Won. Maybe that's their good luck charm. Here's an interesting one too. The Patriots at home hosting the Bills. The Bills are 1.5 point favorites on the road against what is the best team in the AFC so far this year, and already beat them.
I'm going Patriots.
They
are watching the Giants play them. Mm-hmm. The Patriots are no joke.
I agree. And the Patriots are coming off of the bye.
They hit hard. They play tough defense. Their offense moves the ball rapidly and easily, and they don't, to me, still have a number one wide receiver. They just pass the ball around.
Mm-hmm. Drake May's having a really outstanding year. That team is really, like, once again, the difference of having a real head coach in there. Nothing against, what was it, Mayo?
Mayo.
Nothing against him. He just wasn't ready to be the Patriots head coach.
No.
Mike Vrabel was one of the best head coaches in football, and for some reason got fired by a team who is terrible now. So I'm going to go Bills only because I'm being contrarian in this because I want to say the Patriots.
I'm saying the Patriots.
Here's one because I know you hate the Eagles, so you'll take the Raiders on this one. The Eagles.
I cannot take the Raiders.
Eagles are 11.5 point favorites at home versus the Raiders, even though the Eagles have lost 3 straight.
I would love for them to lose. I would love, and I hope I'm jinxing the Eagles by picking them, but I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Eagles too because it makes sense. The Jags at home versus the Jets are 13.5 point favorites.
Jags.
Yeah,
I'm not picking them. I'm not picking them again, sir.
That's a good move. I wouldn't pick them either. The Texans are at home versus those lowly Cardinals. Texans are 9.5 point favorites.
Texans.
That's where I'm going as well. Here is an interesting one. Broncos at home are dogs versus the Packers.
I'm taking the Pack.
I know you are. And I'm going to be very happy when they lose this week because the Broncos are going to win. I don't know how. It's not going to be from offense.
No, it won't be from offense.
I'm gonna have to hope those floaters they float just a little bit too long in the thin air, and the Broncos pick off Jordan Love and run it back like 4 times. That's what I need. Rams. This is a good game. Rams 5.5-point favorites at home versus the Lions. Lions need this win bad.
Do you think that the NFL would ever flex the Cowboys out? Because if there was a time to flex them out, it'd be now.
Yeah.
Them versus the Vikings, and you've got the Lions versus the Rams.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I agree. There's a few you could have flexed in there too. I think Patriots Bills is a good flex.
Packers Broncos is a good
Broncos,
one.
Rams Lions. Yeah, those are all good flexible games for sure.
But where's the Rams Lions game at?
It is in LA.
That's even better. Let those people sleep a little longer. Let them watch the game at what? 7 their time, not even 7. It's like 5, 4 their time.
Dinner time. They're like sitting down with their big bowl of pokey. I'm
picking the Rams.
See that's the correct pick to make too.
And you can't. Yeah, you're not gonna pick the division opponent.
I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I'm not a Lions hater. Like I am. Like I loathe the Packers and I wish ill upon the Vikings. Lions were the team where like I just didn't care for so long. Now that they're good, it's like, oh, it's an interesting story, and I don't see them as necessarily threatening right now, right? Like they're good, but the Rams are just really good. Rams are really good, and they're at home. Lions are missing one of their safeties too. It's just like, they're down Laporta. They still have Amon-Ra, and they still, Jared Goff's still good. And what's his face? Run the ball. Jahmyr Gibbs is insane.
Yes.
He's very good. But I'm still going Rams. Saints coming off a win versus the Panthers. Panthers are in the hunt. Panthers are 2.5-point favorites.
And I am picking the Saints.
Wow, I'm going Bryce.
The Saints beat the snot out of the Panthers earlier this year.
And the Saints are at home this time. Tyler Schluff is going to go out there and schluff it up.
Division opponents, Panthers coming off of a bye. And I'm still giving it to the Saints.
That's probably not a bad call.
Plus, I need the Saints to win.
You want the Saints to win, yeah.
Yes.
49ers, 12.5-point favorites versus the Titans. Titans looking to win their
Let's go Titans. Let's go Titans.
You going Titans?
I'm not picking. Oh. No, San Francisco. I'm just rooting for them. I need them to win.
I want the Titans to win as well, but the 49ers will probably win this one. Colts go into Seattle. Seattle's 13.5-point favorites. I expect Jackson Smith and Jigma. The Colts don't have any defensive backs, so I expect JSN. I need JSN because it's playoffs to get like 500 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns. I'll take it.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with anyone who's got JSN and Puka Nacua. I have both of them in one of my leagues. Their games are over by the third quarter.
Makes it tough.
They do not pass the ball that much in the fourth quarter. So you just need to hope that JSN gets all his points in the first 3 quarters. Their games aren't even close.
I need to hope that the Colts and the Seahawks have a
shootout.
Which they
hasn't been that.
Oh God, I'm gonna lose because JSN's gonna give me like 6. He's gonna be 60 yards receiving and no touchdowns, and they're gonna win like 48-14.
That's the problem with, like I said, both Puka and JSN. They're not playing in the fourth quarter.
Well, you got the Rams and the Lions, so that game's gonna at least be scoring, right?
Yes.
So you got that going for you.
The Seahawks have the game before last week. The Seahawks had 24 points in the first quarter and no touchdowns. Jason was sitting around doing nothing for the rest of the game.
They had like a pick 6 and a fumble. Yeah.
They just been beating the snot out of people.
I just need it to happen. You taking the Seahawks or the Colts in this one?
I'm taking the Seahawks. There's no way Phillip Rivers comes off the couch and beats the Seahawks. No.
No, he's not going to come off the couch, beat the Seahawks. He's not going to come off the couch and beat the Jaguars with a week of practice. He's not going to come off the couch and beat the 49ers with 2 weeks of practice. And he's definitely not going to come off the couch and beat the Texans with 3 weeks of practice. It's just not going to happen. Cowboys host the Vikings. Number 9. The evil persona 9. And the Vikings roll in.
You shouldn't have told me that.
To not throw the ball to Justin Jefferson versus the Cowboys. Cowboys are 5.5-point favorites.
I'm picking the Vikings because I don't like the Cowboys.
I get that, but this one's silly. The Cowboys will probably put up 70 points. J.J. McCarthy, 9. Look it up. Google it. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the interview. It's just... Steelers.
Maybe last week was his coming out game, and he's ready now, and he's better. He knows how to not throw interceptions and throw horrible passes.
Do you know how many times I said that with Justin Fields? It just doesn't change. It doesn't
happen.
I would take Justin Fields over J.J. McCarthy in a heartbeat, though. Steelers Monday night. So I forgot to say we were waiting all day for Monday night or Sunday night to happen. So Cowboys and Vikings. Now, are you ready for some football on a Monday night? Do they still? I haven't watched Monday Night Football like in earnest in a long time. Do they still do? Are you ready for some football? It's a Monday night party.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably not.
I'm going Steelers. I got Mike Tomlin. If he needs to finish with the over 500 record, and this will be number 8.
He can
still be 8. Yep, it gets him close.
8-9 is a losing record, so
it is. So
you going Steelers?
Yeah, the Dolphins aren't good.
They've been better.
They've been better. They have been better.
They are on the comeback. If Achane plays, I'm going Dolphins. Because I need Achane to put up some numbers too, because I have him. I'm in the playoffs, baby. I need JSN and Achane to go bonkers. And this is a keeper league, so I drafted Achane for $10, and I will keep him until he retires or becomes bad. And JSN, I drafted this year for maybe like $15, so he's a keeper.
Yeah, he's a keeper.
Nice. All right.
I'm looking at my fantasy league, and I'm just like, empty. Why is my tight end spot empty?
I don't know. You only got a couple days.
Dalton Schultz. That's why.
I
just picked him up off waivers.
Did you have what's his face from Zach Ertz?
No, I had Goddard, who's been absolute trash.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, I drafted Laporta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know.
Sorry, man.
You know how that went, yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least you didn't have Laporta and what's his face that was on the Packers. I can't think of his name but he got hurt too. Just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Should have a Colston Loveland on your team. He's been turning it up for the Bears.
Man, I tried to draft him. I thought he'd be my sleeper pick in a lot of drafts. I couldn't get him in any of it because apparently I drafted a lot of Bears fans. So they could never find him.
So, I have to constantly do this balancing act of because I have Caleb as my starting quarterback, and I have DJ Moore, who I've had as a keeper for 4 years now, and has not.
So if you definitely think that the Bears are getting rid of him, you're definitely getting rid of him.
I'm not keeping him. No. Even though my keeping price is $15, it's still not any worth it. And then I also have Colston Loveland, so it's I can't play 3 Bears on my offense. That's just silly. And I always make the wrong decisions. So DJ Moore is sitting this week, so he'll probably have 300 yards and 6 touchdowns.
He won't.
He won't. It's like the most non-worry thing ever. Not concerned with it. Colston Loveland, though, has been putting up points. So many more points than Mark Andrews. That's son of a bitch.
You talk about running 3 people. I was running Lamar,
Flowers, and
Zay, and Andrews.
Yep.
And then I stopped running Andrews and was just running Lamar and Zay. Now I don't run Lamar anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm running just Zay. I've got Stafford as a.
Oh yeah, well, you have to. Stafford's been playing bonkers. Lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Lights out. All right.